I see you, Rich, Sajid, Ernest. Hello, you three. How are you? Happy 4th to Ernest. Hope you're having a good holiday so far. All right, trivia question is, guess my favorite part of a 4th of July parade. And what's another one I could do? All right. There you go. Oh, I figured I would hop on here really quick. The parade I went to this morning went longer than I thought it would. It was really fun. Now I'm back for a little bit, but I will have to hop off here probably like in the next hour or so, I would say. Okay. All right, we've got Ernest, happy Independence Day. Yes, happy 4th to you as well. Not sure how many people will have here because I know it is a holiday, but I did say I was gonna do a pop-up live stream, so I figured I would just hop on here and see who came. Oops. Happy Life is here. Rich, I see your comment, happy 4th to all Canada except me. Yes. Mama's here. Glad you guys had fun at the parade. Yes, it was very fun. Very nice. Had the usual stuff, marching bands, old army vehicles, some vets. I don't know if it was, probably was Vietnam. They were pretty old, but I don't know if they would have been old in, like, if they were in World War II, they'd be pushing like 100. Robin Hood is here. Good to see you, Robin Hood. Thank you, Sajid Alam. Red shirt is popping. I thought this would be a fun choice at the parade, so I decided to go in this shirt. It's not quite red, but I figured it would be red enough. Like, you don't have to be in strictly red, white, and blue. Although my sister was telling me she's been to parades in other parts of Minnesota where there's basically an expectation that you will show up in red, white, and blue attire. Like, unspokenly required. I was like, I don't think I've been to a parade that's been that strict. Rich with all the members emojis. Thank you so much. Yes, members get to use lots of fun emojis in this chat. Hi, that's Anabia. The crown of all mischief, says Freckles are cute. Thank you so much. Yes, Robin Hood, I do remember you. Yes. Your name is easy to remember, also your profile picture, and you left a comment on one of my videos recently. I can't remember which one it was, but I remember you commenting. She's putting the earrings on. It's serious, says Happy Life. Yes. Couldn't forget the earrings. I had them nearby, but I wanted to get on here first. We have East Bay Chef is here. Amazing. Happy 4th of July, my fellow cooking friend. Yes. Great to see you on here. Yeah, it's been a good day so far. I got up, early. It's not that early, but earlier than I normally would have if I, wasn't planning on getting up for anything on a holiday. But I did get up and go to a 4th of July parade. It was very nice. And now I'm back. And then I'm gonna go over to my parents' house and eat some food there. Robin Hood says, you are looking gorgeous in this beautiful shirt. Thank you. The thing is, I tend to wear dark colors. I err on the side of dark colors, especially for work. I work in a more, it's not super formal, but it's just, you can never go wrong with black, gray, white, navy. But I would like to have some more pops of color in my wardrobe. So that's something I need to work on. Hi, David. We've got Connecticut State Land. Hello from the Mohegan Reservation. East Bay Chef is saying, East Bay Chef 420, I'm gonna barbecue Link's steak chicken ribs Wow. Sounds like a luscious 4th of July meal. I am gonna be, let's see, I made cupcakes. If you haven't seen, I posted on, I think in the community tab or the post tab, I'm not quite sure, but I posted some pictures of the 4th of July cupcakes that I made on Wednesday night. And then Instagram, I also posted on there. So I'm bringing those 4th of July cupcakes, they're vegan and gluten-free, over to my parents' house today. And then my mom has, I think she has veggie burgers, fruit. I might bring some salad as well. I've got this big old container of salad and some salad dressing. So yeah, those will be my contributions. East Bay Chef, I think I am gonna be grilling today, yes. Mark Lasagna is here. Rich had a 4-hour shift, home at 10 a.m. Big event today. We had to scram to let the rich members enjoy. Gonna sneeze. Maybe not, shoot. Oh, I thought I was, might come back. But yes, Rich, sounds about right. Whenever there's like someone who's very important, or you've got people dropping mad cash and they are wanting things their way, yes, I find that often there's like, it's like, oh gosh, we gotta get ready for them. We gotta accommodate them. That is funny. Big Hoss 920, happy 4th of July. Yes, hope you're having a great day. All right, we have Brandon Preacher Green. Amazing. Happy 4th of July. Yes, I was at a parade today, and the trivia question, so the poll question for today is, you would know this. If you have not already seen it, I posted a 4th of July short. I think it went public at 9 a.m. Central Time here in the United States. But I do mention what my favorite part of a 4th of July parade is, so some of you would know the answer to the trivia question. Chris44GY, hello. Som Live, oh nice, yes, thank you, East Bay Chef. Peter Mueller, hello. Roberta Pearson is here, Ice Cream is here. We've got Pro Monster, let's see, Yonda16, hello. $87,000 to be a member. Yes, sounds about right. I have never been a member of a golf club. I've never been a member of a country club. But I do follow people on YouTube, primarily YouTube, who are just, I mean, they're triple-digit millionaires and billionaires. And they talk about being in these, what do they call them? Masterminds. It's basically like these groups of like very successful people who basically like you're paying to be in a group of extremely elite, very accomplished, the people who have all like the knowledge. You're paying tons of money to have access to people like this in these groups. And it's just the money that these people pay just to be a member of these like business groups, entrepreneur groups, creator, whatever. It's like collectives, houses, whatever you want to call it. I mean, hundreds of thousands of dollars sometimes, depending on who you're going to be getting access to. It's crazy. So yeah, it's funny. It's like not relatable at all to most people that you would have a spare $87,000 annually sitting around to just use as fun money to be part of a club. It's pretty wild. Shadow 101 said, hi, FYX says horse riding. Chief the Medicine Man, amazing. You're just finishing up at work? Okay, I'm glad to hear that you'll have some time off and maybe get to relax today and celebrate. Hi, 1-in-1. 4th of July means, what does it mean? So it's the anniversary of when the Declaration of Independence was like formally made back in 1776. I think formally adopted is probably the correct word. Thank you, Shadow 101. It's Hannah Montana with the South Africa flag. Love to see it. Dominique Ridley. Ooh, I was out in Edina today for the Edina parade, and even in the shade, so I didn't change clothes once I got home, but like, oh, it's that heat where you're feeling like the beads of sweat just like rolling down your back, like just sweaty pits. Like it feels like your whole skin surface is just like damp and hot because you've been sweating. So yeah, it wasn't the most comfortable weather. It was probably one of the hottest 4th of July parades I can remember, but it was really fun. And my sister and I found like a nice shady spot to sit in some grass. So that was nice. I try to let you be happy by rating or emote, but you don't read my comments, says Mark Lasagna. All right, Shadow, thank you so much. Mr. Majnu, hello. Hope you're doing well. Jory's Game Bites, hello everyone, love from USA. Happy 4th, blessings and love to everyone. Hope everyone has an amazing day. Yes, I echo that comment. I hope everyone enjoys today here in the United States. I know not everyone gets to take the day off. Some people choose to work, but yes, hopefully if you do get the day off, you find time to relax. Spencer Montgomery, I see you. Hello. Thank you, Robin Hood. I really love these earrings, so I wear them at every single live stream. Sorry, I was getting all of the cottonwood and allergy exposure at this parade today, so I am feeling a little itchy and sniffly. King Hiwa is here. Splendid PC. Rich says, overheard a member yesterday says he gets 250K bonus every July 1st Canada Day. Not in my lifetime. Yeah, I mean, that's the 1%. I mean, and I don't have anything against it. I think it's like amazing when people are earning that kind of money and they're like working their butts off. But just some people's, like the bonuses they get is like some people's bonuses like in a single year is like a lot of people's retirement account balance, like how much some couples intend to live off of from age 65 retirement through the end of their life. And it's like these people are making that amount in 1 year. It reminds me of this lyric from some song. Chris Brown is in it, and I forget what it's called. I think it's Look at Me Now. But there's a line where he says, I get what you get in 10 years in 2 days. And I'm like, yes, you do, Chris Brown. You probably made 500K in 2 days making some music video or doing some commercial, whatever. And that would be equivalent to 10 years of work for most people. Spencer Montgomery, hello. Happy 4th of July. Joy Bernard's World, hello. Yeah, spamming gets you axed. We have Randy here. Hey, what's up? How was the parade? It was great. I'm actually planning on just throwing up a very quick, short compilation of the clips I took at the parade today. Thank you, Clarence Baldwin. Happy 4th of July. Hi, King Eric. Hello. Happy 4th of July. Kevin Martinez. Hi, Ice Cream. Reha is here. Trying to see what your user profile is. I can't tell. Is that Galatasaray? I don't know. Yes, Randy, I'm going to be grilling veggie burgers today. Can't wait. Galatasaray. It is Galatasaray. I knew it. Yes. So Reha, I don't know if you're still here, but I was trying to figure out what's in your user profile picture, and it's the logo for Galatasaray in Turkey. Now I'm in my nighttime. You were in daytime. Yes, Mr. Majnu. Actually, I'm glad you mentioned this because, so today is Friday. It's a holiday. I normally would be going live in the evenings. You guys know my schedule, but because I do want to go and see fireworks. I don't know which ones I'll see. Maybe I'll just drive around and see a bunch of them. But yeah, no live stream tonight. I moved it up to right now because I wanted to hop on quickly and just say hi to you guys. But I am going to be doing a pop-up live stream tomorrow. My goal is to be live at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. Yes, so keep a lookout for that. Messy is the goat, says Ollie. Clarence Baldwin. So I got up today and I went to a parade. It was very fun. It was in Edina, Minnesota. Edina is a first-ring suburb of Minneapolis, which is where I live. It's like it borders Minneapolis to the southwest. And they have, I think, like a really great 4th of July parade. I haven't seen all of them here in the metro, but it's my favorite to go to. So I went to go see that. It started at 10 o'clock in the morning, ended around 11:30, and then came back here, hopped on this live stream just to say hi to all of you. And then I'm gonna be grilling at my parents' house this afternoon, probably gonna play some cards. I floated that with my sister this morning. We went to the parade. I was like, we should play some cards. Like, I feel like I didn't fully get my card playing fix when I was up north visiting my uncle. And then there was another, I think maybe Memorial Day, I had thought I would do cards, but just didn't get around to it. But it's like, you know, basically with 4th of July, there's parades that typically are in the morning. There's grilling for late lunch-ish and evening. And then there's kind of this like wide span of just wait until it's dusk and then the fireworks go off. So there's this like big stretch of an afternoon now, because it's now 12:30 for me, just about. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm hungry. I'm definitely gonna eat. Gonna be grilling veggie burgers at my parents' house and hanging out there. But it's like, we got hours and hours to go until the fireworks are gonna be going off, probably like 9 or 10, because it's like you want the sun to be down to see the fireworks, and the sun isn't setting here until it's like 8:30 or 9 p.m. I think it's maybe even after 9. I'd have to check. Thank you, Randy. This is my very favorite coffee mug. I love this so much. HO3N, I see you. Hello, hello. Hi, Rod. Hope you're having a great day. Kati Lowe said hi. Just a Dude said howdy. Yes, I love the Van Gogh mug as well. Spencer Montgomery said hi. Robin Hood with the cute heart, the big, what is it, big eye heart emojis. Squid Game, thank you so much. Don't know what those are. 007 and 7. Happy 4th of July, Kati Lowe. Sorry, I usually don't go down the money talk trail. Oh, Rich, I love money talk, okay? I follow a lot of finance YouTubers. Also, I feel like I've noticed this with like younger, like millennial and Gen Z creators, where it's like, we were raised by boomers, and the boomers were all told like it's taboo to talk about money, don't talk about money, it's tacky, it's weird. So, but then it's just like, no one knows what's going on. No one knows how to negotiate a salary raise at work. No one wants to discuss how to pay for a mortgage. No one wants to talk about investing in the stock market. So I love talking openly about money, because I feel like it shouldn't be this weird thing. It's a very loaded topic, and I feel like it's so important, and it can, I mean, it can like make or break your life. It really can be a great thing or a terrible thing. So I want it to be more normalized to talk about money. And it is fascinating, where it's like, wow, that's like very not relatable, thinking about people talking, or, you know, people paying $87K to be a member of a club. But that's the way the world works. There are tons of people who have that kind of money to throw. I respect it. That's not me, but it's, you know, it's interesting to me. I like being aware of things. I'd rather be just open and honest about topics than just hush hush, oh, we just don't talk about it. Doing well, Clarence Baldwin. Tate Plays is here. We've got a dumb $, hello. Yes, Galatasaray. Katilo says, tomorrow I'm going to be in a parade. Oh, that's exciting. Congratulations. Just a Dude just got done feeding the animals. Very sweet. I like to keep it moving, Clarence. Yes, I would say I'm a busybody, but there are some times where I'm feeling very like, I don't want to do any work. I'm feeling lazy. I don't want anyone to bother me today. So it's kind of, I try to balance the scales where I get a lot of sleep. I try to get 8 to 9 hours every night if I can. Take time to just rest, watch TV, but also do stuff as well. So it's a mix. Cristiano, yes, Rich, love all the Cristiano emojis. Robin Hood says, I'm sorry I have to go now urgently somewhere. Take care, Robin Hood. Thanks so much for dropping by. Have a great day. The one and only, hello, happy 4th of July. Yes, Joe Ski is here. Celestial M. Knights is here. Hello, with the Seth Rollins emoji, love it. Hi, Jeff Rubin. Kati Lo, tomorrow I'm going to be in a parade. Okay, I saw that. Joe Ski says, happy 4th. Woohoo! Yes, it's been a really great weekend so far. Started with a parade this morning I went to go watch. My favorite parade to see here in the Minneapolis, St. Paul metro area. Hi, Stephen Joby. Just a dude. I was Uncle Sam in a parade. Amazing. Way out of my comfort zone, but I had fun. That sounds so fun. Valentina loves hot Cheetos. Hello. Thank you so much, Mr. Majnu. Sorry, Hannah, I don't know about July 4th. What's the special? So July 4th is Independence Day. So that was the day in history. I believe it was July 1st of 1776, because I've been seeing people are saying next year it'll be 250. But basically, before that, like back in the 1700s, it was just like British America, like British controlled United States, the British colonies here. And eventually, it got to the point where the colonists living here were like, yeah, we're not doing this anymore. Like, we're paying taxes, like we want to live freely. So a bunch of people got together, like Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin and John Jay and all these other guys, the founding fathers, and they wrote this Constitution or Declaration of Independence and a bunch of other stuff. And they were like, we are declaring ourselves independent from Great Britain. So it's like the formal document that's like saying we are separating from Great Britain. We're our own country. So that is the significance of July 4th. Artificial show, hello. Khalid is here. Tiger Keyshore, hello. Thank you so much, Clarence. Yes, I will be on tomorrow morning. MUF DVR Mufdiver, I think. Hello, Tierra Blanca. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Kati Lowe, amazing. Cleo, okay, is your name. Mohammed is here. Hi, Justin's Crazy Crew. Hi, Bleh. You're Gen Z. Bleh says boomers are hot. I've never heard that comment in my life. The thing is, I was saying this to my sister this morning. There's things about every single gen around that there's things I love and there's things I wouldn't say hate, but like strongly dislike. And there's a lot of things I like about the boomers. There's also things I don't like as much about the boomers, but I don't know if I've ever heard someone say boomers are hot. MC, yes, I'm gonna be doing some vegan grilling today. All right, we've got, yeah, no spam, exactly. If you know, you know. You all, like, it's like most of you here, you understand. It's just like, don't spam. It's obnoxious, it's rude, it's immature, disrespectful to other people who are leaving comments. So it's always just the one-off people who don't have chat etiquette and then they get banned and we don't ever have to see them again. Wolf Goddess, hello. Bless says I can't spell your name, no worries. Thank you, NP. Hi, Bayram Mazrek. Wolf Goddess, hello, Bard Main, Mr. Majnu, don't spam. Exactly, yes, just leave one comment. Joski, can you describe Hannah on 4 hours of sleep? Is she very different? I would say kind of like a zombie, actually. I feel like I should use my my chat, my member emoji. Joe Ski, this is me on 4 hours of sleep. It's just, I'm like fighting off the drowsiness, fighting to keep my eyes open, drinking bonus coffee to keep myself alive, and forgetful. I can just, like, it's just so night and day, especially at work, because I write a lot for work. I'm like composing emails, I'm looking at data, looking at spreadsheets, updating count. It's like very much like meticulous, organized work. And on bad sleep or just few hours of sleep, it's just, I'm just like, wait, what did that email just say? I have to reread things like 3 times instead of once. Someone will tell me something and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Can you tell me that one more time? Because I just totally forgot. In one ear, out the other. it's just miserable. I am so miserable on 4 hours of sleep. I don't even know if I'm cranky. It's just I'm so depleted and not lifeless, that's a bit over dramatic, but I'm struggling, like really struggling, like a Walking Dead, like AMC's The Walking Dead. I'm that type of a zombie where it's just like, oh my God, we're dragging ourselves through this day. We're gonna get through it, but yeah, slow and lethargic and wanting to sleep desperately. That's me. Joe, that's me daily. Oh my gosh. Just as you says, favorite founding father. You know, I feel like I would have to read a bit more about them to really make a claim. I mean, what's not to like about Thomas Jefferson? But I like Benjamin Franklin. Thomas Hancock. I don't know if he probably counts. He's got the gorgeous signature. That's what he's like probably best remembered for. Did I say Thomas? I think it's John Hancock. They all just get turned around in my head. But yes, gotta love it. I see Gianna Forever. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my gosh. Yay. Thank you so much. And happy 4th of July. Yay. Woohoo. Hope you're having a great day. Gianna Forever. Peter Mwagawe is here. Kati, every time I see someone live, I press on it to see if you're alive. Orlando Forte is here. Bob, I sub. Just a Dude, is that from Plants vs. Zombies? It might be. The thing is, when I was creating my members only emojis, once you're monetized on YouTube, you can just start creating a bunch of really cool stuff. And so I was like, cool, I'm gonna make, basically what I do is I just go onto the internet, I find an image of like a squirrel, the state of Minnesota, Martha Stewart, zombie. So I Googled like cute zombie, and then I'll just pull a JPEG or a PNG, drop it into Canva, strip the background so it's like a transparent background. You're not getting like a weird color in the back and you can just see what the zombie is. And then I just uploaded it to YouTube. So I have no idea where the zombie image comes from, but it could be Plants vs. Zombies. It kind of looks like it. All right. Let's see, where am I here? Mr. Majnu is laughing. China monkey with the earrings and the on point fingers. Freshly Wild, happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, Gianna Forever. Yes. I can't, I think you told me how to say your name in Hebrew. Dang it. I'm not remembering, but I think you've been here before. Rated Frog, hello. Anything fun going on with you for 4th of July? I'm trying to find this Hebrew name, and I'm pretty sure they told me. God, it might have been a while though. Plant zombies equals plan Bs. Hi, Dr. Soyami Damilare. Hi, brand name 7. Don said hi. So Papa Smurf, happy 4th of July. Yes, woohoo. I have my little flag here too. I don't know if you're able to see it well, but I wanted to put that in the frame so you could see it. What he do says brand name Don. Did you eat the cupcakes yet? So I've had 2. I'm gonna be bringing the cupcakes over to my parents' house today because that's where I'll be grilling vegan burgers and I think my mom's made a few other things. Yes, so we'll be eating the cupcakes together. There's 4 left. So I made 6, if you recall, on Wednesday. And I ate one on Wednesday on the live stream. I don't know if you were there, but I ate one on the stream on Wednesday. I had one yesterday, and then I decided, okay, keep 4 for the 4th of July. They're in a nice airtight container. They were great yesterday. The one I ate yesterday was great. So there will be 4, one for everybody at the house today. It's Katie, but spelled different. Chris Berry, happy 4th. Yeah, hope you had a good Canada Day. I only just learned from Rich, username Green Day 1, within the last week or so, that Canada Day, aka your 4th of July, is July 1st. I did not know this. Like, I didn't know Canada's Independence Day. Canada Day. I hope I got that right. Yeah, it's July 1st. So cool. Celebrates the anniversary of the Canadian Confederation, which occurred on July 1st, 1867. Interesting. Very, very cool. Okay. Ice cream, I've heard you say this before. Heal me with your corporate personality. Oh gosh. Stone Papa Smurf Jefferson and John Adams both died on July 4th, 50th anniversary of Declaration of Independence. I remember reading that, yeah, it was multiple, not just one, but 2 or however many had passed away on July 4th. I was like, what? That's crazy. Favorite? Ooh, you're asking the right question, Anonymous, because I got the member emoji to answer your question. Let's see. Anonymous. The football goat is... Let's get it. Let's get the emoji. Yes, Freshly Wild. I had made the same cup of coffee early this morning, so I sipped a little bit of it before I went out to the 4th of July parade. And then I just figured, okay, I'll finish it off when I get back. And this is caffeinated. My one cup of caffeinated coffee that I have every day. What is the reason for this? Some guy, love Korea. Studies show that creatine can lower the effects of sleep deprivation. The thing is, I am not trying to take substances for the fact that I am under-rested. It's like, instead of going and spending my money on fixes for something that's at its root unhealthy, I just want to get enough sleep. So I'm not sleep deprived that often. Like today I didn't get as much sleep overnight because I wanted to get up. Like I will get up for early things if I have to, but I am very, very like intense about my sleep because, and I have the sleep doctors and the neuroscientists that back me up on this, people. Like I listen to sleep doctors talk about what happens to the human brain and the human body when you prolong sleep deprivation over years and decades, and it's not cute, it's not fun, and it's expensive. So I'm like, no, I refuse to be a sleep deprived, miserable person as much as I can help it. I am willing to cut sleep if I gotta get to the airport early or get up for a race, like marathon races, 5K races often will start super early. But the day-to-day, if it's a work day, if I'm going to work for 8 hours, I'm not gonna, like as much as I can possibly help it, I will not be sleep deprived. AJ is here. Dennis Barker, yes, you can grill vegan. Happy 4th of July, says Mr. Majnu. Ice Cream says, I like nice girls who are secretly diabolical. That's so funny. I feel like there's some diabolicalness in all of us. Beated by Cowboys, happy 4th of July. Yes, I got my little 4th of July flag. Yay! I love the 4th. It's just so fun. And it was fun yesterday too. I was out in Minneapolis last night, and there were people who were putting on fireworks, actually right here, like close to where I live. I was like, whoa. It took me off guard, but it was like a big explosion just outside. I was like, dang, that was right there. And then there was also this car I saw just zoom by, and they had a huge USA flag like draped across the top of their car, and it was like flowing behind the car. I was like, you could tell people were getting ready for 4th of July. We've got, yeah, CR7, obviously. Rich says, it's okay, Hannah, we always know more about USA than you folks know about us. It's such an American thing. It's like, America is like the center of the universe. I feel like that's the stereotype. One stereotype of Americans is like, it's just very America-centric. Katie, Dakota Baker is here. Red, hello. Thank you so much. I do love freckles. Yes. We have Just a Dude. Kennedy had a secretary named Lincoln, and Lincoln had a secretary named Kennedy. There's just some weird stuff. There's weird parallels. You just reminded me between, I think it's JFK and Lincoln. Like it's like the dates of their assassinations, the people, it's just weird. You're like, this feels like a video game or something. Prioritizing sleep pays dividends, yes. That's, I think with so many things in life, it's pay now or pay later. So it's like, if you're just gonna be, like if you invest now, like if you take it seriously now, your senior elderly version of you will thank you. I think if you're just like, screw it, no sleep, it's just, it doesn't age well. Like it's just, it's not good. Talro. Okay, William H. Pacey. All right, Fight Club is a great example of sleep deprivation. I've actually never seen Fight Club before. Creek Creeper RCs, why would we care about Canadian facts? We're the greatest country on earth. You're the nicest country on earth. I would say, I think a lot of people would say Canada is the nicest country. Minnesota is very patriotic. Woohoo! Hi, LaToya Jackson. Freshly Wild, yes, thank you. I believe your username is Korean. Happy 4th, Cure. Good to see you, Back to the Future. Happy 4th. Who was the King of England when the colonies established independence? I think it was King George the Third. I know his name was George because I've seen the play Hamilton, and he's just like this wacky, like, but it's like, oh, Georgie, what are you doing? Who was the King of England when USA became independent? Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna, what's the game show where you have to write in your answer? My answer is George the Third. Yes! Sorry, Georgie. Had to do it to ya. Ice cream, ate too much Burger King this week. 7 Achi, Keith Van, love and support from your Neo Wizard, is it Neo Wizard or Nero Wizard? How beautiful is your day getting all ready, my strong and resourceful friend? It's been a great day so far. I went to a 4th of July parade. It was nice. It had all of the features I expected it to have. And now I'm gonna be going over to eat some food. Actually, I gotta just check traffic, and because we're aiming for 1:30, but let's just see. Are you going to watch Star Wars today? I didn't plan to watch Star Wars today. Is there some kind of tradition of people watching Star Wars on the 4th of July? Alexander Craig, bist aber froh heute. Ja, heute ist Feiertag. Heute is the 4th of July. All right, just gonna quickly check what's going on here. No. Sorry. Socks number 2, Diksha, thank you so much. Keith Van, all the negative energy shall be returned 2 times 2 with just love and harmony. Okay, Alexander Craig said hi. 50 likes. We can get to 50 likes. I need to put an American flag on the back of my truck today. I love driving around flying a flag on the 4th of July. It is fun. Yeah, you see people doing that. Please don't worry about it. I'm gonna sleep. Bei mir ist 8 o'clock, 20 Uhr. Heute bin ich froh auf YouTube, weil heute ist Feiertag und ja, ich mache meinen Livestream heute Abend nicht. 8.5K, geez, I thought the sub counter was broke. Oh yeah, I mean, I just feel like there's always gonna be like hits and misses. Like some nights it's just going crazy, some nights it doesn't budge. I don't know why. Doesn't seem to make sense, but It's okay. Thank you, GP. Back to the Future. I am not going live tonight. Just want to remind all of you, not going live tonight. However, I will be going live tomorrow for a Saturday morning pop-up live stream. I plan to be going live tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. So it will be an early time, not in the evening. Hi, Tomcat. Happy 4th of July. Thank you so much. Rich with the Canada and USA flag emojis. Fight Club goes into psychosis and disassociation. Oh, geez. Not trying to have that happen to me. Win George, probably L George, because the colonies were lost to Great Britain on George's watch. Yikes. Freshly Wild says, impressive. Fight Club is not a very accurate example of sleep deprivation. It's a great movie, though. Frauen ist auch momentan im Fußball. Cool. Restaurant will definitely be full. It's not the droid you're looking for. All right. I found a spider yesterday that had like 1 million babies. Ooh, yuck. He was outside, so I left it alone. Oh, my God. If I had that in my home... Oh, I would feel, I wouldn't want to smash it, but it's, ooh, I would not want an entire like spider nest developing in my home. I would want it to get, I would want to move that spider with all the spider babies outside ASAP. I would be like, do not take over my home. Keith Van is going to be 44 in 4 days. Lots of 4s. Love it. Happy early birthday, Keith. Stone Papa Smurf says, Hannah, if you get this, I'll be wicked impressed. Who was the youngest person to sign the Declaration of Independence? Shoot. I probably will not get this right. I wish I could get it right. God, they were all so young, too. They were all, like, in their 20s. You know, there was... Yeah, I don't know if I would ever get that right. Let me think. Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison. Would James Monroe have signed it? I don't know. Maybe it was Alexander. I feel like it's between Alexander Hamilton or James Madison. Let's see. I want to know now. Who was the youngest person to sign the Declaration of Independence? Sign the Declaration of Independence. Let's see. Who was it? Oh, Edward Rutledge. Never heard of him. 26 years old at the time of signing. He represented South Carolina in the Continental Congress. Wow. Also 26 at the time of signing. The oldest signer was Benjamin Franklin, who was 70. Whew. I didn't realize he was that old at the time of signing. Hi, John Puntany. Happy 4th of July. Hope you're having a great, restful day. The best place to eat in Minnesota? God, that's a tough one. I mean, there's a lot of great places here in Minneapolis. I'm gonna go with Bole. I mean, it's my favorite Ethiopian restaurant. I'm Ethiopian, so I would send anyone there. But if people aren't into spicy or ethnic food and want something safer, boy, it's tough. French Meadows, another great place here. But yeah, I would stick to the cities. Duluth is good too, it's up north. Large spider family, yikes. Paul Woodgate, thank you so much. Rated Frog with the chopsticks. Hi, Boo. I almost said happy birthday. Happy 4th of July. Happy birthday to the United States. That's awesome. Hello. Stone Papa Smurf. I think the average age of people who signed was in their 40s. Yeah, there were some like 20-year-olds, I thought. I think maybe what I'm thinking though is like it was like in the lead up to the like join or die, don't tread on me, Boston Tea Party, like it was kind of the antics before the official document signing. They were all like, it's like for the time and how crazy it was what they were doing. Happy 4th of July with your beautiful smile and cute face. Thank you, Harold Kennedy, Humbalani, Makumbane. Alexander Hamilton was killed in a duel. I do believe that's in the play Hamilton. Boo says, I always miss you as you enjoy having a blessed day. Awesome. Humbalani is watching from Korea. Who was the oldest person to sign? A lot easier than the youngest. Yeah, Benjamin Franklin, according to Google. You look like Sade. Yes, I had a trivia question about my celebrity lookalike, like who people thought I looked most like. Waving to John. Jonathan is singing Oh Canada by Aaron Burr. Yes, thank you, John, so much. Let me pin your comment with the rules for the chat. Antonia Salazar, happy 4th of July. Chadi Chor Mafia says hello. Rich says, thanks, John. I worked, but yes. Mr. Based. It's almost Beast, but Mr. Based. Today I wish all the YouTubers keep it up. Canada says, guys, I've played these games before. Happy birthday to America, 249. I know, next year's gonna be a big year. 250, a quarter of a millennium. Thank you, don't know how to say your name, but I appreciate it. You who said, I hope that you are happy. I have over 20 healing YouTube shorts so far. Okay. What about Canada? Canada's great. I've been to Canada before. I live in Minnesota in the United States, and we share a border with Canada. I've driven across the border. Beautiful place. Honestly, it feels like nothing, it feels the same. It doesn't, like if you didn't know you were crossing an international border, to me, I would think I was still in Minnesota. The only thing that you note that's different is it switches to kilometers from miles, and you start to see French on road signs in addition to English. Those are like the two giveaways, but other than that, and then like brands that we wouldn't have here, or like, you know, chain. I remember filling up the gas tank on my car when I was up there, and I did not recognize like the gas station. I'd never heard of it, but yeah, for the most part, it feels like the United States. It's Olivia fan. I changed my profile again. Ooh, love it. Did you love it and the flag? I love Canada. I'm a fan. I actually have thought it would be wonderful to have property up in Canada. I'm not that far away. I mean, in terms of driving, it would take me about, depending on which route I went, like 4 to 5 hours to reach the Canadian border from here in Minneapolis. Flying would take like probably less than an hour, just going straight up north. But yeah, it's a great place. Love the weather. Think the people are fabulous, super nice. Like the Canadian flag, of course. Vancouver is a fun city. Still hope to make it to Toronto and Montreal sometime. Yes. I want to go to Canada for the FIFA Men's World Cup next summer. I've been looking at cities where games will be played for the tournament, and I think Vancouver and Toronto both have games. I don't know where else. So I'm thinking of going to either or both of those cities. I live in Ottawa. I'm currently in Toronto. This is Canada. Olivia fan with the thumbs up. Mariam Abdelmasi, thank you so much. You won't be disappointed, John. I love Toronto, says Canada. Darren Carsberg, good to see you. How have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. John says, thanks, Rich. Olivia is gonna go. Take care. Keith Van, soccer/football. Yes, I say both. We all understand what we're talking about. So, oops, shoot. Frisco 9, I love it too. It's my favorite coffee mug. Van Gogh's The Starry Night. Danielle is here, hello. Minelli says, my name is Anna. I'm going to like. Thank you, Mariam. Danielle, how is your 4th of July going today? Just gonna check some timing on stuff. Okay. Canada says, can we call you Hannah Banana? Yes. You are not the first person to call me that. I think it's really cute, so yes. No. What happened to him? Diego Jota on Liverpool. Did he get cut? Is it Diogo or Diogo Jota? Oh no. Oh, I'm scared. What happened to him? What? Oh my God. My heart rate just skyrocketed. Oh my God, what? Are you kidding me? Oh, they just won the season 2. No. What happened? What happened? Oh my God, it was a car crash. Wow, you guys, I am shocked by this. No. And he was with his brother. No. Wow. Wow, I'm really shocked by this. He was 28. That's like the prime of your soccer career. Dang. He has 3 kids. He married his long-term partner 2 weeks ago. Are you kidding me? Wow, I'm shocked by that. Holy moly. Wow, that's just like a gut punch. I am so sad. And his brother, Andre Silva, is also a professional soccer player. Wow. Whew. I just Googled him and then I saw Diogo Jota death. And I was like, floored. Man, so young. Damn. Wow. I'm really shocked by that. Okay, let me get back to your comments. That really took a turn. Just a Dude says, I drink coffee from a thermos and carry that thing with me everywhere. Hi, Unsorted Movies. Thank you, Mariam. Rest in peace, Jota. That is just, it's so absolutely horrible. This reminds me of another terrible car crash that took the life of an exceptional athlete. So he holds the record. He's passed away, but his name was, I believe, Kelvin Kiptum, and he has the record for the fastest marathon ever recorded. It was like 2 hours and like some seconds, like almost. He was like on track to shatter the 2 hour marathon like barrier, basically, because there's no official race where someone has done that. And this guy from Kenya, Kelvin Kiptum, had finished and set the world record for the marathon at an official race. And it was, 2 minutes or 2 hours and maybe like 30 some seconds, like 35 seconds or whatever. And people are like, oh my God, he's gonna do it. He's gonna run an official race where he breaks the 2 hour barrier. And then he was in a car accident somewhere, I think outside of Nairobi, Kenya. And I just remember thinking, like, that is of like, no one, I don't want anyone to get into car accidents, but when you think of just like such a like person who's destined to, like, there's such high hopes for him in his field, it's just such a huge loss. And then with this, it's like Liverpool just won the league, and I feel like this guy was in the prime of his life, 28 years old, just married his long-term partner 2 weeks ago, has 3 kids, has years ahead of him in the footballing world. I feel like mid 30s is kind of where you start to taper off, maybe come to the United States, play in MLS. But man, I mean, this guy was like at the peak of his life. I'm shocked. Oh my God, I'm like very haunted by this news. Danielle says, going great so far, but haven't started cooking yet. That's me. I'm gonna be cooking at my parents' house. Thank you, Unsorted Movies, for the sub. I'm sorry, I know I'm behind now. I'm just like taking a moment to process the fact that Diogo Jota on Liverpool has passed away. Like, ooh, it's very jarring. Very, very sad, yes. I don't watch Squid Game Canada. I was okay with season 1, but didn't care to watch any further. I was going to mention Jota earlier, but didn't want to give negative on a happy holiday. Honestly, I'm okay with any news. I mean, there could be like the worst news ever. I'd rather hear it than not hear it. I'm just like, it could be Christmas Day and you could dump like a terrible bit of news on me and I'm just like, whoa. But I'm just very much, my preference is always would rather know, even if it's terrible news, than not know. I'd like to be current with big news. That's kind of my policy. So yeah, this is a huge blow because if I hadn't heard about this, I probably would have gotten to kick off for this upcoming season of the Premier League. And then I would be watching Liverpool and be like, wait, where's Diogo Jota? Like, did they trade him? Like, is he on the bench? Is he sick today? Is he injured? Like, what happened to him? And then I would have figured out way after the fact that he had passed away. Man, that is such a blow. I'm so sad for his family, for Liverpool, for his teammates. Man. It's like cruel. I heard about that as well. I was completely out of the loop. I had no idea that this happened, guys. Hi, Kaylin. Mohammed, channel, I mostly, at this point, I do vegan and gluten-free recipes. I've been doing a lot of brand collaborations. There's a brand collaboration on Monday. It is a kitchen, not appliance, but it's cookware. So stay tuned for that. I also have been doing some event and travel vlogging as well. Canada, yes, I would say go to Alaska. I have not made it to Alaska. I would love to get there one day, but I just haven't had reason to go. P. Jagannath is here, doing well. I heard Alaska is beautiful, also on the bucket list. Same. I've had friends, family members do these epic, like, canoeing, or maybe it's kayaking, but just it's like they're like paddling along this beautiful shore of Canada, sightseeing. I think you can see whales from the coast of Alaska, hiking, backpacking. It's just so beautiful out there. Anele Meyer said hi. Rated Frog says Squid Game is the future. The US version is coming soon. That's cool. Barcelona didn't post anything about it. Jota, I see. Mason LaRue, hello. Rated Frog says, oh, for some reason my YouTube just closed. Uh-oh. Hopefully you'll be back. Kaylin says, how are you? I'm doing great. I went to a 4th of July parade this morning here in the Minneapolis-St. Paul metro area. Very fun, very hot today in Minneapolis. I think there's a heat advisory. It's just, I'm still feeling like the dried sweat from this morning. I know that's gross, but it was very hot on the parade route. I'm gonna go grill now soon at my parents' house. I actually should be hopping off here pretty soon, like in the next 5, I would say. Even then, yeah, I'm gonna say 5 just to be safe. 5-minute timer. But yeah, doing 5 timer minute. Dang it. 5-minute timer. Come on, Google. You know what I was trying to say. 5-minute timer. There you go. So I've set my timer. Oh, perfect. Okay, works. Anyways, yeah, I'm heading over to my parents' house soon. Bruce Lee is here. Hello, Bruce Lee. I actually, thinking of you, Bruce Lee, there was a Taekwondo studio that had its students, I don't know if that's correct, the young grasshoppers were marching in the parade, and this guy did like some kind of kick move and broke three wood blocks, and they were doing like their like sparring moves and stuff. It was very cool. So they were in full like martial art uniform. I don't know if I should know this, but I don't know what discipline of martial art Bruce Lee was into, but this was a Taekwondo studio, or I feel like studio is not, I'm thinking dance studio, but I don't know what you call it. Martial arts school, they were marching in the parade. It was very cool. Brett Bone, oh God, do I even want to Google this? Did you see what happened in Chicago yesterday? No, but I'm that kind of person where it's like, I have to know once I've been tipped off on something. So, oh boy, here we go. What happened? I feel like just the lead up is, the way you said it makes me think it wasn't good. What happened in Chicago yesterday? Oh no, yep, drive-by, was a nightclub. Oh, that's such a shame. It was an album release party for rapper Mellow Bucks. Man, nope. I didn't see that, but that is really sad. Alpha, happy Independence Day from India. Woohoo! Yay! Amazing. Happy 4th of July. I appreciate the 4th of July wishes. Chatty, sad morning, full Diogo Jota. Yes, I saw some videos on YouTube with Mr. Beast doing a non-lethal version of Squid Game for prize money. I think I would watch that. Hi, Charisse Brewster. Good to see you. Welcome back. Do you see I Show Speed? I love I Show Speed. Actually, he raced. So there's this guy who's really popular on YouTube. I can't remember what, he does like comedy, like slapstick comedy and physical comedy, and he's like a really fast runner. And he finally raced I Show Speed. I did not click on the video, so I don't know who won between that content creator and I Show Speed. Let's get 100 likes. Perhaps I will be ducking out of here though pretty soon you know, I might have a little bit more time though. I just got a message. Hold on. Dang Facebook. Sorry guys. Logistics on a holiday. God, I never go on Facebook. Jeez. NLA? What the heck is that? You know when you have to type in like the sketchy letters to get onto a website, and I'm like, okay, you've made this so sketchy and blurry that I'm struggling, and I'm not a bot. Okay. Oh my Lord. This is so obnoxious. I'm so sorry, guys. Jeez, you'd think it was like the CIA website. I'm trying to just get to my messages on Facebook, and it's like so secure. Type in your 6-digit code to access your messages. It's Facebook. No one uses Facebook anymore. Come on. Yes. Would love a ride then. Perfect. Okay, sorry guys. What's the worst holidays to you? Boy, I don't know. Let me think. Worst holidays? I feel like I like all the holidays. There's something fun to do on all the holidays. Bishop Bullwinkle, longest race you've ever participated in. I've done 3 marathons, and I forget. Bishop Bullwinkle, I don't think you're in the United States. Well, you have Ragin' Cajuns in your profile picture, so maybe you are. I'm not remembering, but the longest race I've ever done was 3 separate marathons, and one marathon is 26.2 miles. I don't know the metric conversion. Let's find out. How many kilometers in a marathon? 42.195, so like 42.2 kilometers. Yes, so I haven't done a marathon in a couple years. Well, no, it was just last year I did a marathon. Never mind. I've done 3 marathons, one in 2019, one in 2022, one in 2024. I'm debating doing one next year because of it's so much work, and yes, you do get something out of it, but the thing is, like, YouTube is becoming more and more and more of a job for me because I've been monetized since December, basically start of this year, and it's just you have to be out training 6 days a week. 7th day is like a CrossFit day. You're out for hours on end, just running, fueling, drinking water, eating granola bars, stretching, leg work days. You have to sleep a ton because your body is so exhausted. So I'm leaning no on doing a marathon next year, but I haven't completely ruled it out yet. I might do the half. That's kind of a good compromise, like a good middle distance. Yes, good reminder, John. Thank you. Halloween, 4th of July, and Father's Day. Okay, you don't like those holidays. It sounds like Canada, or am I wrong? Mike Loudy, hello. Dang, that's sad. Bruce Lee says, have you seen Saving Private Ryan? Not yet. Bruce Lee started with Kung Fu, then founded his own martial art, Jeet Kune Do. Oh, didn't even know that. Wow. Happy Soul said hi. Carrie Hoke is here. Good to see you, Carrie. No Noob, hello. Blake Rossier. Happy 4th Queen, says T. Hi, yabba dabba doo. Hello. Good to see you. Bobby Mon, doing well. John says hi to Freshly Wild. Harsh Singh is here. Freshly Wild says click like. Julio Gerald Zanardi is here. I do know Mythbusters, yes. I thought you didn't like Facebook. I really don't like Facebook, but I do have the Messenger app, which is like, I like will never go onto Facebook desktop. Like, I never will log in on my computer, but I do have like the Messenger app. So it's basically like texting through Facebook. So I use that all the time to like message my friends. And I just got a message, about grilling today. So I didn't, because if I exit out of the YouTube mobile app, I'll probably freeze on you guys. So I was like, okay, I can't respond on my Messenger app on my phone. I'm gonna have to actually open the frickin' browser and type in there. So that's why I was doing desktop Facebook, which is, oh, I shudder. It's like going on, it just feels so dated, like outdated, crusty, cringy. I just like, I feel like the millennials are now like leaving, and I feel like Gen Z and Gen Alpha like didn't even use Facebook in the first place. I used to be on it a lot in like college and post-college, and now like the remnant of Facebook in my life, in my day-to-day life, is just the Messenger app. Chris Peck is here. Bishop Bullwinkle, I'm from Louisiana. Okay, my bad. Let me write that down. I've got so many people who are UK/Euro based that sometimes, and Canada as well, that sometimes I forget. Dang. I was looking for someone's name. It was in Hebrew. I'm so sure I have it in here. Dylan Thomas O'Boyle, hello. How are you? So it's, don't need to check the date. It's July 4th. And Bishop Bullwinkle. Okay, that would make sense. You have Rasiancations in your profile picture. Love it. Louisiana. Gotcha. Ooh. They have made an experiment about a giant glue trap. Interesting. Do you think you could beat it? I don't know. I don't think I would try. It sounds really uncomfortable and maybe painful. Hi, Alpha. I don't do like direct messaging on here. That was a question. Riley Grace Paulello is here. Joey Chestnut ate 70.5 hot dogs. Oh no. Is that on Is that on July 4th that they do that regularly? Also, I have a little more time than I originally thought. So I'm gonna be drinking a lovely little beverage. All right, Riley said hi to you. Araparos is here. Trad Catholic is here. Thank you, Kier. Sweet, I'm almost all caught up. I like your heart. Hi, Animal Love. Yes, John. Friendly reminder, repeating spam, posting comments multiple times, not necessary. Do not do it. And if it's really obnoxious, I or one of the mods will just ban you. Okay, so I'm gonna close this poll because we're at 70 minutes now, a little past the hour mark. All right, let's see what people said. No, this is sparkling water. So it has a lovely flavor blend. I love this ombre effect as well, but it's, yeah, bubbly, sparkling water, 0 calories, and it's strawberry, kiwi, pineapple flavors. It's so nice. Oh my goodness. What's the stream about today? Honestly, just hopping on here because it's 4th of July and I wanted to chat with people. So I guess it's 4th of July theme. We've been talking about like Independence Day, people out celebrating, fireworks. I went to a parade this morning. Hardeep Singh, I'm doing great. How about you? It was DMVZ who asked if it was alcohol, and now we have the poll results. So I think some of you already know because the answer was in my short that I posted this morning. Guess my favorite part of a July 4th parade. 39% guessed marching bands. That was, I believe, the first option. It's not marching bands, although I love them. 21%, ooh, it's like a tie. 21% guessed military vehicles. It's not military vehicles, but I love those too. 21% said horseback riders, and it is the horseback riders. I got to see some today. They're so beautiful. Actually, this time around, the horses were so cute. They had put little Star-Spangled Banner bow ties on the horses' tails. They had braided the manes of the horses, and then there were like glitter sticker, like star glittery stickers that they had stuck onto the horse, and then the hooves were like glittery and silver. So they were very like decked out horses. They were very pretty. What's the drink called? It's bubbly. And it goes well with my shirt. That was not planned, but yeah, I'm having some sparkling water. Yeah, but Abadoo says, actually, I was standing by the American Legion post, 225, watching the 4th of July parade. Didn't see you, live feed. That's awesome. Carrie Hogue, a skunk sprayed me. Ooh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Ooh, I've never been sprayed by a skunk. Hope it never happens. But definitely I have driven through areas where you could smell like a skunk, and it was just like, this is gross. Alex Denomi. So this isn't sweet. There are no sweeteners added in here. It's just flavor added to make it taste like strawberry, kiwi, and pineapple. Owen McDonough says, USA. Oh, I have those. I love that drink. Me too, Kaylin. Yes. How was the parade? Big turnout? Yes, it was very, very busy. I'm actually planning on posting some, just like a very, like not well edited, but just like pretty much just clips stuck together to give you just an idea of what the parade looked like today. Hardeep Singh, having a good day. Rich says, if you know, you know. Yes, yes. I had no doubt you would know the answer to that. As a Canadian, okay. Alex Denami. Rated Frog got it wrong. It looks like you might have guessed military. What was the option? Military vehicles. It's Chip Vision. What's your favorite thing to wear when you want to feel confident? I don't know. I guess like comfortable clothes that fit me well. Carrie Hoke says, I'm okay now. Okay, looks like you have cleaned up after your skunk encounter. John guessed marching band. I ride horses, and happy 4th of July. Amazing, Danica. I actually would like to have horses one day. They're just such majestic animals, but obviously want to do it the right way. And there's a lot of like upfront costs, ongoing costs, grooming, health, getting the vets out, having enough space for them to gallop free. So it's, yeah, eventually would love horses. Squilly Wonka. Alex Denami. Nice sunglasses. Yep. Fatima, thank you so much. Hi, Abdallah. Chemflix, hello. And Dankeschön. What's your favorite drink in the whole world? Coffee. I should probably finish my coffee because it's 1:30 in the afternoon and I try not to drink caffeine super, super late. We've got Charlie Mack, who's a new subscriber. Charlie Mack Moto. Welcome, welcome, Charlie Mack. It's a great day to be alive, says SnootyX. Yeah, today's a great day. It's hot here in Minneapolis, but it's beautiful weather. I do love the 4th of July. Lots of fun. I think people are generally in like a really great mood. Soul Sis said hi. Danica says, I want one, but we don't have anywhere to put them. Yeah, that's the thing. It's not just a casual house pet. It's not like a dog or a cat or a goldfish. It's definitely just very, like, you need a lot of money, space, and time. Like, those 3 things are, to me, they seem like absolute prerequisites to be a responsible horse owner. So yeah. I'm not getting horses anytime soon. It's not in my plans, but eventually, yes, would love that. Just do what we do. We don't own a horse, but my dad's second house, the neighbors do, so we get to see them with no costs. That's nice. That is a hack. Wow. Bill Clinton's son says Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Woohoo. Hello, Schooly C. I tied together 100 bottle rockets for tonight. Oh man, be careful, be safe. Understand, sorry. How do you say your name? I'd love to be able to pronounce your name, but I don't read Korean at all. How do you say your name in English? Oh, my contacts are dry. Whew. Do you ever go to Canterbury Park in Shakopee? I have been to Canterbury Park several times, but I mean, only as a kid. I remember going there. It was really fun because it's just like, you don't really know, like the whole gambling betting side of it, like that was not registering for me. I was just pumped to see the horses and watch them race around the track. And yeah, I've been to Canterbury Downs. I can remember being there like twice. Once I was there with my grandparents and my parents, and then I think once I was just there with my parents and my sister. And I remember it's just like we were inside, like way up high, and you could just see the whole track. We ordered probably like chicken fingers and burgers and stuff, and it was like, ooh, yay, like yummy food, like eating our chicken fingers, eating our fries, whatever, and then like just watching horses race all day. I loved the names too. I thought the names of the horses were super interesting. And then I remember too, at some point, like going down to where you can see like the horses walking around basically for viewing before they go and line up for the race. And I loved going to see the horses like up close, like before they actually went to the track to race. So yes, I've been to Canterbury at least twice, but only as a kid. I don't gamble on principle. As an adult, I can't stand it. I personally I'm very like conservative with my money. So it's like, I'm just gonna save, invest in things. I'm sure there's some people who do mad research and can turn a profit on horse race gambling or any kind of sports betting. That's just not me. I'm just like, I don't have the time. I'm not interested in it. I don't have like it's okay, but it's something I don't have an active interest in. So yeah, I don't know if I would ever visit Canterbury. I mean, maybe if there was like a fun event they were doing, but Yeah, good memories. Let's see. Nadim says hello. I'm doing well. Schooly, I read that comment you had about the bottle rockets. Yabba Dabba Doo says, I know you have horses in your heart, so your quiz was easy for me. Yes. I do love horses. They're so cool. They're so pretty. Yes, I do think it would be, with enough time and just the time and resources to invest in like really caring for a horse, making sure it has like a great life, eats well, has tons of outdoor time, can socialize with other horses. That would be super rewarding, but there's no way I could do it now. I don't have the time or the resources to have a pet horse. Alex Denami wishes that they could have a small T-Rex. Maybe with technology we could use dinosaur DNA like Jurassic Park to make tiny itty bitty sized T-Rexes. Danica, every Thursday I go ride horses and her name is Cece. That's cute. Haven't wait for the 4th of July, says Tracy. Or dog-sized spiky back triceratops. I don't know. I think I would want, if I was gonna bring back dinos from the dead, I would want them to be like the size of a hamster. Like once they start even getting like cat-sized or dog-sized, there's some of them that are so vicious, even at a small size. I would not want to risk anything. Thank you, Sufia Khan 25. Just gotta keep an eye on the time. I think I am gonna hop off here in 5. That's, yeah, 5. Little bit of a delay on the grilling, but what am I doing? I did 5 time minute. 5-minute timer. Oh, I'm on vacation brain. Yikes. Thank you, Alex Denami. I love these earrings. I wear them because people have responded so positively to them. Hi, North Star Lim Yun Soo. All right, let me write that down. Crispy for you too. I'm in Minnesota, so I'm not close to you in Cali, but happy 4th of July. We're both in the United States. Okay. I'm gonna do my best to write this in what I think is Korean. Oh geez, man, the characters are just so challenging. I've never learned a language with characters before. Equals Lim Yun Soo. All right, did my best. I grew up on a farm with horses, chickens, goats, and other animals here and there. Horses are cool, but donkeys are where it's at. That's funny. Shilar is here. Donkeys are cuter than horses, don't require such a bonded relationship like a horse, and they attack coyotes and anything they don't like. Cool. The biggest appeal to me, though, is going like horseback riding. I would not want to ride a donkey. We've got Cassidy. Oh my gosh, Cassidy, I was thinking about you because this has been your epic week-plus long vacation from your work because they gave you the whole week off. I hope you've been having the most amazing week off, and happy 4th of July. Yes, we're all saying hi to Cassidy. Amazing. Justin Spencer found the best teacher on YouTube again. Hello. Hi, Justin. Good to see you. Joshua Apodaka says hi. Hi, Joshua Hooper. Alex Denami, it'll happen. I have my tiny dino by retirement. That's the goal. What a retirement goal to have. I don't know if there's many people like you who have that goal. John says, I heard that the best bet in soccer football is the golden minute. If it's 0-0 in the 80th minute, then it's most likely to end in a draw. That does make sense to me. Julian Ruiz, hello. Everyone saying hi to each other, love it. Rich putting all the members emojis in the chat, yes. If you become a member of my channel, you get to use these fun members only emojis. You've got Dexter's Lab, Gordon Ramsay, Martha Stewart, some Premier League teams, Cornelius the coffee mug, and others. Rada Frog says, okay, crying. Let's see. Preppy Mariah, thank you so much. Danan J said hi. Did I miss any surveys? So I just closed. Like 10-ish minutes ago, I had a poll about my favorite part of 4th of July parades. Just to update you, the new foal is now 6 months. Oh my gosh. So sweet and so precious. Bishop Bullwinkle. I love that you asked this because I've got just the member emoji to answer your question. Bishop Bullwinkle. It's this guy. Come on, where are ya? That is my favorite animal. Happy 4th of July, amen, yes. All right, I was at Rich's comment, 8.51K subs. Yes, you guys, we are getting closer to 10,000. It's crazy to think about that number as a sub count, but we're getting there day by day. Rohit said hi. There was a poll question about Hannah's favorite 4th of July tradition. Yeah, well, I have 1 minute left. Shoot. Yeah, I don't know if I can type it and have people meaningfully comment, but the question was, guess my favorite part of a 4th of July parade. It was marching bands, military vehicles, people dressed up as superheroes, or people on horseback riding. So of those 4, for those of you who didn't guess in the poll, you can type your guess right as I'm about to hop off here. Mila Stoner is traveling for work today. Safe travels and happy 4th of July. Eamon says happy 4th, y'all. Happy 4th, Eamon. Thank you so much. Dunning-Kruger effect. It was the best vacation ever. It went by so fast. Yes, of course, they all go by so fast. But honestly, like, so nice. Timer. I think I have it muted, but my timer should be going off here. Yep, it is going off. So I do have to get going, guys. Mila Stoner says thank you. Rocky and Bullwinkle says music. Happy 4th. Funky MCM. Sir Johnny Bravo, good to see you after a while. Yes, hope you're doing well. And Kirby is here too. Happy 4th of July, Kirby. Any fun plans for today? Oh, Ibrahim Bukhari, dream car. I have many, but I would say my number one right now is a Ford Bronco Sport in baby blue. And I also want a black Land Rover or Range Rover. Honestly, doesn't matter. Either one. Dunning-Kruger effect, guess military. Okay, sorry, just some text messages. Ajmal Avulan on tomorrow. Yes. Okay, let me remind you all because I do got to get going here. Yes, Kirby. I'm so early. Cassie says, I missed the cupcake live the other night, but watched it later. They looked amazing. We are going to be eating the cupcakes today. We're going to be grilling, and I hope to be playing cards because it's 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon, early in the afternoon. You know, we got hours until 4th of July fireworks are happening. So yes, the plan for today is hang out at my parents' house, grill veggie burgers. I think my mom has prepared other stuff too, like maybe some side salads. I'm gonna bring the cupcakes. I think I'm gonna bring my own salad if people want to eat some of that. And then hang out, play cards. And then I would love to kind of just drive around. I don't know if we're gonna like stick to one firework display. Something that we've done in the past is just drive around the metro and just, you can see it's kind of cool. You can see like in the distance firework displays going off and then some closer by. So maybe that's what we'll do, I'm not sure. Kirby says, I'm so early. Yes, all the hellos to Kirby. Book Lovers is here. Oh man, this is painful. People are rolling in just as I'm about to be hopping off here. I see Allah from, you have BTS as your username. Happy 4th and barbecue and riding. Okay, people are guessing what the trivia was. So the question was, what is my favorite part of a 4th of July parade? It's not the marching bands. It's not the military vehicles. And it's not people dressed up as superheroes. the correct answer is people riding horseback. That is my favorite part. I love seeing the horses. It's just such a cool look. I see Robin Hood just left a comment on a video. Thank you so much, Robin Hood, if you're here in the live. All right, Robin Hood is back, so you are here. Book Lover said hi. Marisa, Bishop Bullwinkle, enjoy yourself. Yes, eat, laugh, and sleep. I will be trying to get to bed at a decent time because I want to be up for the live stream tomorrow. I am going live tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. Happy 4th, Kerwin. Yes, Book Lover says, I plan on sitting in my room all day and avoiding socializing. No. But I mean, also reading, that is, hey, it's a holiday. It's your holiday too. So I'm very much for like, you should carve out time to enjoy stuff for yourself. Like you shouldn't have to only do what other people are telling you to do. Kirby riding his new 4-wheeler. Woo! Kirby sent floating hearts. Thank you so much, Kirby. I appreciate it. All right, Emmy Font is here, new to the channel, and happy 4th of July. Thank you so much. Junebug is here. Robin Hood, yep, you are here. Wasn't sure. I got your notification on my phone that you had commented outside of this live stream on a video, and sometimes people have done that and they're not actually in my live stream. Alpha, American Dream, love it. Woohoo! Yes, Darius, hello from Romania. I love Romania. I was in Bucharest 10 years ago and I had a great time there. Kyron Seymour is new. Jedediah is here. Karma Bandit. Mercedes. Darius Junkan says, wow. Romania is an interesting place. I've read a bit about Ceausescu, and he flew away and people hated him. Yeah, like Eastern Europe and like Soviet times. Really interested in that part of the 20th century. But that's for a different day. Kyron Seymour is from London. BTS from Algeria. I did not visit Cluj-Napoca. I actually don't know where that is. I was only in the capital, in Bucharest, Darius. Angel Mitchell, oh goodness, no, you are leaving. Okay, so let me put a reminder in the chat and then, I'm pushing it, I'm late. Tupac is here, Mercedes, Puerto Rico, have fun today everyone. Yes, everybody have a very, very fun, safe, delicious, relaxing, filled with loved ones 4th of July. If you're celebrating today, and even if you're not in the United States, I hope you have a similar kind of Friday or early Saturday. I will have fun. I think it'll be a great time, book lovers. I hope you enjoy. I know you don't want to be socializing, but I hope you still have fun today. All right, hope I have a delicious day. Tupac, yes, USA is my favorite country. It's the best. Happy USA Miss from Russia. Thank you, Tupac. All right, so I'm gonna put a reminder in here. I'm US, so it's 4th of July. Happy 4th, everyone. Yes, reminder, everybody. I'm doing a pop-up live stream tomorrow morning, aka Saturday morning, if I can spell, Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Oh, I'm gonna regret this because I want to sleep in, but 10:30 a.m. Central Time, USA. Come and join. But in the meantime, happy 4th. Yes, so last little batch of comments here. I travel, not as much now, but I was traveling all through my 20s. Emmy Font. Kirby so sad about Jota. Yep, I know. We were grieving the loss of Diogo Jota earlier in this live. I'm still shook by that. I'm shocked. I just can't believe it. Tupac, all right, happy 4th. Bye, Kirby. Short but nice, says Yabba Dabba Doo. Thank you so much. Tupac says, my dream country, USA. It's a great place to be. We've got our problems, of course, but it's a really great place. Go on a trip to Korea. Thank you so much, Lim Yun Soo. Great having you here. Early work, then she is back. Yes, amazing. South Koreans in the chat. Darling Mills. Alpha Maya says I need a green card. I dream of going to Russia. I cannot wait to go to Russia one day. Beautiful country, fabulous literature, amazing language, rich political history. Love the countryside with like the babushka and the textiles and the folk dancing, all of it. Oh my God, I'm a huge fan. So one day I will make it to Mother Russia, but I haven't made it yet. And on that note, yep, Rip Jota, yep, and his brother, terrible. Svamandla, thanks you. Yep, okay, amazing. Happy 4th, everyone. Happy 4th of July. Have a great holiday. And I will see you tomorrow, Saturday morning, 10:30 a.m. Central Time for my live stream pop-up, and we can chat. I'll be here on my couch with some tasty coffee, probably in my favorite little coffee mug. So take care, everybody. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow morning.